Well, it wasn't pretty, but this time of year you're taking them any way you can get them. And Lord's blessed Mississippi State with some tough, competitive kids. Really blessed us with a fine basketball team. 24-6, 11-5 in this league. We lost 4 really quality seniors, y'all, a year ago. And for the youth of this team to step up, and our youth stepped up tonight. Kayla and Blair came out and played. Of course, T plays every night. She played a little less tonight because Reese played a little more, but hey, Reese played fine. But we've really been blessed, y'all, here at Mississippi State with a fine group of young ladies. And for this group to fight, scratch, and claw and get themselves to 11-5, have a chance to tie for second, no worse than third in the SEC, is really quite an accomplishment. I'm really proud of them. We didn't play great today. Give Alabama credit. They beat us off the bounce most of the day. But we found a way to win, found a way to make enough stops. We executed enough plays. And so I couldn't be prouder. Sitting here today, this group, about the only thing I could probably say is I need to take Tori on the road because she's playing a lot better on the road lately than she is at home.
Another good thing, SEC tournament on the road.
Yeah. So, but, I think one of the things that really has added to our team is Dominique. She has improved. She's shooting the ball extremely well. 8 for 12 today. We don't win without her. She's out there guarding everybody's best player. Held that kid to 8 points on 3 for 8 shooting and forced her into 6 turnovers. Dom had 4 steals herself, 8 for the game. Again, Victoria goes and gets 9 rebounds. I don't know what everybody else's stats are in the league at the 2-guard spot, but when you start thinking about all SEC and what each player has to do for their team and what Victoria's had to do for her team all year long, her rebounding statistics are out of this world. And I don't know if any other 2-guard in the conference rebounds it as good as she does on the defensive end. She's got twice as many as anybody on my team defensively. So I complain about her defense, but she's in there battling and rebounding most nights, and that really is a big piece to our success.
Heading into the postseason, how do you think the team's playing? Are they peaking? Can you get better? How do you feel about it?
I think we're playing better as of recently. We're working on the little things every day in practice, and we can always get better. So just working on the little things, and I think we just have to stay focused and keep getting better every day.
Coach, it kind of reminded me of last year's Alabama game over there where it just stayed within a certain amount of points. It was hard to get a knockout blow, it seemed like.
Yeah, we jumped out early, 17-6. We were going in transition, getting stops, and then next thing you know, you're having a hard time guarding the ball. And Tori's got 2 fouls, Dom's got 2 fouls. Blair came in, Kayla came in, both of them struggled. I mean, we had a hard time a little bit early on, and then I thought we settled in. Third quarter was a good quarter for us, but I mean, they're just like Christy, their coach. They're just competitive, play extremely hard, proud team. They're going to be good in the NIT. They'll cause some noise in that NIT because they really play well and they play hard and they play together. And again, that team should have beat A&M. It was an offensive foul that they made the bucket, and they wiped it out. And they've been in about 3 or 4 other games, and they beat Tennessee. Beat Tennessee worse than we did. So by evidence today, it looks like Tennessee found it today. So I expected this, y'all. I didn't think by any stretch of imagination we were going to come in today and have a blowout. I know Alabama. We've had to deal with them now. As you said, last year, it's always a knockdown, drag-out. So I'm proud of my kids, proud of my team. We just found a way to win. Remember, we've been on the road for 2 straight, so we may be a little bit weary. Game 30, and, we could be a little weary.
No, now that this season, regular season is over, how has this year been different than last year with the target on Mississippi State's back and everyone giving you the best, I guess, every game?
Just every game we have to be ready for a knockdown, drag out. we're not the underdog anymore, and everybody's coming for us. So we have to stay on our toes and know that we have to start good. We can't just bring it in the last 10 minutes of the game. So just starting well and finishing well.
You know, the last several games, defense in particular, has been going really well. I'm sure you'd like to be clicking all cylinders, but if you had to pick a side of the ball to be playing well going into the postseason, I imagine that's the side you'd pick.
Absolutely. I mean, again, I'm sitting here and I'm not real happy, but we held them to 52 points. So I think we went through a 16-game SEC grind, and our field goal, I don't know what our points allow, but it's going to be in the 50s. That's amazing. We're the only team that held South Carolina down to 57, or less, and we fouled them for their last 2 or 4. So, obviously, and I've told the team this, this is who we are. We're going to hang our hat on it, and we're going to go as far as our defense takes us. We'll find a way to scratch and claw and score enough points, but we're not going to just, I can have all the time next week it takes, but we're not going to turn into some 75, 80-point team, We got to create offense with our defense. We did that today. We had 25 points off turnovers, and, I think you're right. That's probably where I'd pick it.
Victoria, for you, how teams changed guarding you? How you felt this year was different than last year, especially with the target on the team's back and also yours?
They guard me pretty tough, like always, but they starting to do a boxing one. But we be working on boxing one in practice, so if we do get on that in practice, we gotta practice how we play. Well, play how we practice.
They boxed and won us once tonight coming out of the timeout, and Dom hits a 17-footer on baseline. And then they jumped right back out of it. Ole Miss boxed and won us a little bit. So we've been ready for it. We've been working on it. And, again, if you're not going to guard Dominique, you're going to pay, because Dominique's going to make shots. I got a lot of confidence in her right now.
Did you see a lot of that last year in the boxing one? Is that something that's
No, it's just like fouling T down the stretch there. And if you do your homework, you might think that's what you need to do. But let me tell you something. Tierra McCown is a good free throw shooter. She's got a beautiful free throw. And, I thought Jazz, our point guard, came in and did a nice job for us today. Gave Morgan some minutes off and allowed her to kind of regroup. But, I thought our whole team responded well, played well. And we're going to need our depth. You're going to go to the SEC tournament now. If you're going to play more than one, you're going to have some depth, give you some minutes, because you're not going to play 5 kids 40 minutes a night, 3 straight nights, if you're going to have a chance to win it. So, back in October, we were picked 3rd in the league, and I think there was a lot of people out there kind of thought, are we good enough to finish 3rd? Again, we lost 4 quality seniors. You lose a Kendra Grant, who comes off the bench and can get you 20 against Tennessee. You lose a Martha Alwal, who's 2-time Defensive Player of the Year and first-team All-SEC, 2-time second team. Jerica James, who's was a solid point guard for us and allowed Morgan to really grow and mature. And then Savannah Carter, who was nothing but a tough, physical, aggressive basketball player and would guard whoever you told her to guard 1 through 4. So for us to live up to the preseason billing, again, doesn't happen a lot. And I think there were some people probably thought maybe we were a little high. And you know what, rightfully so. But at the end of the day, they lived up to it. These kids have lived up to it, y'all. We had 6,200 tonight for our game. We're going to average over 5,000 a night. That takes us over 5,000, if I'm not mistaken. So, really blessed here at Mississippi State. Got us a heck of a program and got us a really fine team.
John, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was your block last year against Alabama that kind of saved the game down the stretch. But just talk about the scrappy Alabama and why they always seem to come at you with everything they got.
Alabama, they play hard. They're one of the toughest teams to play in the league just because they never go away and they never give up, and they just play hard.
She not only had the block, she got the rebound. She contested the shot at 15 feet and then got down there and got the rebound at the net. It was a heck of a play.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, ladies.
All right.
Thanks, y'all.